Before start procedure. Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
Here's why everyone is ditching their old bulky wallet.
Time to put the past in the past and upgrade to a more modern wallet. A man's most important asset in his pocket should look sleek and stylish, and a bulky wallet does not reflect today's fast-paced lifestyle. My recommended upgrade, Wallet Junkie's pop-up wallet. With its minimalist, slim design and premium leather, it's a one-time investment that will last you a lifetime. Literally, they offer a lifetime guarantee. It's hands down the best wallet on the market, and it's time to get yours at walletjunkie.co.za.
Good morning. We are live on YouTube. Good morning, Paul, here with me in Discord, and then Chronic and Geert and Steve over there already, and the other guys. There's Rob as well. Happy New Year, everybody. We'll probably say it tomorrow again, but for now, Happy New Year. And I hope you guys have a much better 24 than a 23. I never want to have 23 again, thank you. I've had enough, so I'm ready to move on. And thank you. I would love to have a new VGA card, so yeah, one of these days, mate. Hopefully. Poor old Hakan is having issues, by the way. They are trying to figure it out, but no one knows what's going on. Even he doesn't know what's going on. So they've been making fun of him, and because of what you can see there on the screen, it looks like he's got no control over his Phoenix. So yeah, it's one of those things. Morning, Mac.
Good
Kalgoorlie
morning.
traffic, Skymatix 04 on stand 5, taxi 2, runway 29 and backtrack 1129.
Yeah, this is an interesting airport. We're going to have to backtrack quite a bit to get to 29 to do the takeoff. We have a considerable amount of wind here today, 13 knots from the side and 10 knots from the nose. So that's the breakdown, and we're just going to do our best to get off. I reckon a 737 can probably land in real world, but I think it's more made for CRJs or, E-Jet, something smaller, and so it's not really a Boeing thing, but it's part of our Australia-New Zealand tour, and this is leg 11. And one of the nice things, if you have 2020, there is a fantastic freeware scenery for this on explain.to. Flightsim.to. So this is obviously explain. I'm not flying 2020 today, and it is what it is. Right, so whoever can take the next parking is welcome to take the next parking. I hope the guys upstairs are sorting it out. Yeah, I see Chronic. He's trying to get to BP over there. Good stuff. So we'll let him do his thing. I want to quickly tell you two things before I get going, because I'm basically ready to go. Remember, we spoke over a couple of streams about the fact that I start the ASU, the air starter unit, because of this temperature script that Antonio made. So the guy in the back was complaining that it's too cold in the northern hemisphere because it's winter, and then the air starter unit would then lift our temperature for us. And Chronic, we actually at one point in time said you need to test it and let us know. I think you might have forgotten there, or you were still going to try it or something. I don't know. It's not important. I just did it. I just tried it because the temperature here is what? 34 degrees. So by the time the passengers were like 50% loaded, this man at the back started complaining. No problem. No, it's not an issue, Chronic. I just recall speaking to you about it, so it's just a reference. So anyway, the temperature outside is 34. By the time the packs were loaded like 50%, we were already at a cabin temperature of 32. So the mister started complaining, and I had to quickly think, oh, well, let's go try the air starter unit. And look, it actually brought it nicely down, and there's no more complaints. So I don't think technically it's 100% correct. The air starter unit should actually not do exactly this. It should just provide the air for the starter. But there is no other facility in the Zibo yet that can actually provide the air conditioning services. So it's a good filler in between until one day we can actually get a aircon situation going as well. And it works. So it will lift your temperature and it will bring your temperature down, saving you from actually running the APU to do this for you. So I'm happy. I'm really ecstatic about it. It's a good alternative for now. Yeah, and hopefully one day we can get the actual air conditioning unit. So, We can actually disconnect it so we don't blow up something. Right, and then what we're gonna do is put on our APU bleed, so that should take over from there. Right, so packs are off. We are ready to basically push and start. Kalgoorlie traffic Skymatix 001, push and start. Let's go. Before start procedure.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Before start procedure. Before start procedure complete.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Start number 2 engine.
Tow. Stand by.
Good morning, Wycliffe.
Starting number 2 engine.
Yeah, she's listening today. The one thing I don't get is that after landing procedure, it's been a while that she just doesn't want to listen to that one. And I mean, I talked to her the whole time and then she just stops. So I don't know.
N2.
All good, Alex. Thank you. And you?
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Thank you.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine. Flaps 5 set. N2. Ready for before taxi procedure. Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Captain, it's really hot in the cabin.
Alright, let's go and see how far it actually went back up. Okay, so it was like at about 22. And just in the starting process, look, it's already creeping up to 31. My goodness. Yeah, Linda, let's get this show on the road, man. Before taxi procedure.
Before taxi procedure. Before taxi procedure complete.
Right, this is my first flight with
I am
RC
ready for before
8.0,
taxi
so
checklist.
I haven't heard, terrible complaints about it. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the flight with me. It would. One day we flew down with the 800 to Cape Town from Lanseria, and we had to divert to PE and Port Elizabeth. Now that's called the Windy City affectionately, yeah, right? But even with all that wind, and it can get very bad there, right? It gets extremely hot there. I tell you what, we landed and had to refuel that aircraft and had to switch the APU off. We nearly fainted. I promise you, it was...
Taxi lights on.
I've had the feeling, I know. Hello, Ranky. You like a slop? Yeah. I tell you, this thing eats up like a Coke can in the sun, man. Exactly that. Stephen, morning. Yeah, I know, but Stephen, the exercise was to see if the air starter unit in the Zibo would do the same for us, and it did. Okay, so the only thing I did not do is that fancy procedure where you use your right packs to keep the air going in the back. Now, I'll test that out at some point in time, because that will be the gap filler. That will make sure that we don't get an issue, like this. But, step by step, day by day, we'll get there. Morning, Terra. Yeah, it's flipping hot down. It's 34 degrees outside, eh? Right, so I think that's my cue to get going then. Kalgoorlie traffic, Skymatix 001. Taxi and backtrack, runway 124, runway 29. Correction, runway 11429. Before takeoff procedure.
Before
Hello,
takeoff
Skymatix
procedure.
001.
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm pretty fine. We are in the Australia, nobody hears us.
And you're flying. You got your tin can in the air.
Before takeoff procedure complete.
Yes, I'm in the air.
Shop. What was wrong?
Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Everything is fine right now.
I get that, but what was wrong? Why did you have such a hard time on the ground?
I think this is end of the year's problem.
Okay.
Approaching 1-1.
Ahmed, I have no idea. No idea.
On runway
The level up project is something that I contribute to. It's something I work on, but I don't have the same clout there as I have with Zibo. Here with Zibo, I've got pretty much more authority and stuff, but there I'm just a worker, so the best is to go ask them when they're going to release it. I don't know. It's not in my hands.
Approaching 3-6.
One of the guys actually commented on my stream, and he said that they are working on some new knobs, and so I'm not sure what the exact thing is, but are you going to be on the runway with me? Oh yeah, he's not even worried about that. You in a hurry, sir?
Who?
Uncle John, he's in a hurry. He's on the runway with me.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff.
Oh, you know, that was a bad one. I hope it doesn't happen today. I'm just worried I'm going to blast him off the runway with my jet blast, you know, we'll see. You'll have to come past me, Uncle John. Stephen, you're welcome. You're welcome. Remember, we're all friends here. You write what you need to write. If there's no profanities or weird things involved, and if it's on topic, you go for it, huh? Hi, Uncle John. You need to come past. He's not listening. Oh, well, then I'm gonna turn. Then I shall turn. Yeah, and Chronics, Stephen here was a real world trainer instructor for his airline. You know, he's got plenty real world training experience,
Runway
lots to
29
share,
confirmed.
lots to give to the community, man. So, Stephen, go for it, man.
Stabilized.
Kalgoorlie traffic, Skymatix 001, taking off runway 29. Toga. Toga.
Takeoff thrust set.
Yeah,
80
that
knots.
wind.
Throttle hold.
On runway. 1,000 feet remaining.
Tell you what,
Positive rate.
that was fun. Wow, that wind. Sorry, that's me kicking the rudder by mistake. So it rolled a bit. Ah, that wind.
Yes, good morning, Mount Ryan.
Good morning.
Acceleration altitude.
Okay, guys, I'm just quickly testing the speed here. Want to see if it actually keeps the speed or not.
Yeah, I have no idea.
this place is so beautiful, Nico.
Mm,
I love Australia.
good.
Should I move there?
That's up to you. Do they have an Airbus factory there that you can work at?
Why not?
I don't know. I'm asking. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know as well, but let me check.
If they have a Boeing factory, you can work there too.
No, Boeing doesn't like me.
Skymatix 047, departure runway
Flaps
29.
1 set.
Alex van der Pas, you are right. You are right. Exactly right.
Flaps up and set.
I'm gonna tell you a
Agree with
secret.
you.
I'm gonna tell you a
Approaching
secret,
transition.
Alex. If you guys, it's the A350 you work on, eh? Okay.
Right.
Yeah. If you guys ever fly A350, you can thank Hakan. He's one of the engineers that made it happen. So, and that's for real. That is no bullshit. That's a real story.
Transition altitude. Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Kalgoorlie traffic, Skymatix 008, pushing back and starting up.
Okay, I'm happy. We can move on. I saw what I needed to see. Alex, no, I meant to say he works on the Airbus 747. Don't worry about the A350, it's not a problem.
Interesting. One of the partnership is Holland. Alex van der Pas is from Holland. Am I right?
Yes.
Maybe he knows Fokker airplanes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody knows Fokker airplanes, okay.
Yeah. He must proud of it. Why he behave like that?
He's pulling your socks. He's just playing with you. Promise.
I see.
I used to be proud of Fokker, and then it went bankrupt and got into hands of other people. It's same story with KLM. It's now from Air France, so it's a crap company now.
Oh my goodness. Same. Yeah, guys, when you make jokes, just make sure that you don't say something that'll get you in trouble, because it is being recorded live on air. Eh?
Look, Alex van der Pas says, if it is not going, I am not going. Ah, good. What I can say?
No man, relax. It's all jokes, fun and games.
Yep.
I know.
Never take me seriously, and unless I'm talking about code.
Yeah.
Alex, are you here? So,
Yeah.
okay, I'm just kidding. Didn't you like Airbus really?
I'm not a fan.
You are not a fan. Okay.
No, I can't. I have flown a lot of different, or in a lot of different Boeings, eh? And MDs, you know, McDonnell Douglas and stuff like that, Cessnas, and yeah, we can go on. There's a list, but I've never ever flown in an Airbus, ever. Never even been in one.
You should try.
Yeah.
I've been in an Airbus a few times. It's and as a passenger, it's brilliant. It's not a bad plane at all. But from a flight sim's perspective, I like Boeing a lot more because it's more challenging. There's way more what can go wrong. It's a way more steep learning curve.
You are exactly right, but if you consider the cabin, cockpit is also very good for a pilot in Airbus.
Yeah, I totally agree. It looks awesome. It's just from a flight sim perspective, it's way too much automation.
I see. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to learn something about 350, I can tell you. This is brilliant airplane.
Traffic Skymatix 008, taxiing runway.
Like 787. 787 is also technological miracle.
Morning, Rafael.
I see Ahmet Faruk Yalçın upside in the chat of YouTube, Nico.
Mm-hmm.
He is Turkish.
I know. Ahmed is an
Where?
old viewer. He comes here many times.
Really? Hello, Ahmet. Are you there?
Speak to him in Turkish. Tell him you're glad to see him.
I don't know. When he responds me, I'm going to say something Turkish, maybe.
Mm.
He's not available, maybe.
Hey Hakan, I have a question for you. In the Netherlands, we have a brand of sauces for on kebab and stuff like that, and it's called Yildiz. Is that an actual Turkish brand?
No. Yıldız means star. And most probably it is a surname of the owner. If I understand correctly. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Are you talking about kebabs?
About the sauce, there's garlic sauce and...
No. It is totally different. We don't have sauce in kebabs in Turkey. In döner as well. There is no sauce. Onion, tomato, maybe I don't know the name of it. I try to say no, not garlic. Just a second, I am looking at the dictionary for that.
Yeah, Rob, that's interesting. I have friends and family who fly Airbus, and they rave about it. They love it. The one guy actually is an older gentleman. He's actually stopped working now. What do you say? How do you say? He's gone on pension. He's retired, and he used to love flying in.
And pickle. Okay, tomato, meat. Meat. Look, just again from the beginning. Bread, meat. I mean döner. Tomato, pickle. What was the another thing? I don't remember. But not sausage. Not sauce.
Is it not too dry then, Hakan?
No.
No, dried meat. Are you talking about meat?
No, the kebab, is it not? I like sauces on my food. I like it to swim in sauces because it goes down easy. If you don't put enough sauce, I don't want to sit there and chew and then swallow it. You see what I'm saying?
Because not only you, but also the other people in the Europe loves by this way. Because of that reason, people
1000 to
try
level
to serve like that. But in Turkey, serving is different. Original serve is different.
Okay, no, well, that's just what we're asking. I mean, we're not debating
Yeah.
it, we're asking it. It's a question.
No problem.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I just want to answer Stephen quickly. I agree. People usually favor what they are familiar with. That's all he said on Stillness. It's about life.
Okay.
Sums up life.
I remembered, by the way, onion.
You said onion.
Yeah, onion, tomato, pickle. That's it.
Everybody watching this stream is now hungry.
Nico, what's
Yes?
your gross weight at the moment?
I'll tell you now. I'm just looking at my optimal flight level and max flight level because I want to climb a little bit there. I'm at 63.7.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask how long before top of descent?
Oh, Mac, the top of descent is too soon. It's 152 nautical miles. So if I climb now, it's going to kind of mess it up. So I'll just stay here where I am. I might in fact...
Right. There was something Paul witnessed last night I was going to ask you to see if you could repeat it in the higher altitudes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be stuck if I go up now.
Yeah, no, you can't do it.
Alex?
Yes.
Before you go, just want to speak with you quickly, okay?
Yeah, I'll be on the whole day, so no worries. I just have to go bring some oliebollen to my neighbor.
Mm-hmm. We have a Portuguese restaurant and takeaway across the road from us here outside. And they closed for Christmas. They oliebollen. Man, I can eat a lot of them. Oh, they make good ones.
Alex, whether you know or not, I was born in Netherlands, Rotterdam.
You were born here in the Netherlands?
Yes, right.
Well, then you're Dutch.
No, I'm not. Why always Nico making fun with me?
You are as Dutch as I am. Good morning, FASD TV. I'll just call you TV. You'll know I'm talking to you. Good morning, welcome. Happy New Year to you too. Right, I'm thinking too much here about other stuff. Let's concentrate. 196. 196. 196. 115. There you go.
I'm sending.
Okay, morning, Jason.
.6004, please move a little bit.
Imagine hearing that in the real world.
Skymatix 04, radio check. Skymatix 04, radio check.
You're gonna have to go upstairs.
Yeah, 5 by 5,
there you go.
You need to move yourself a little bit faster. You need to flippin' play the rule and take off 4 minutes behind me. Roger that, but I have used another runway for taking off.
Exactly. You didn't follow the rules. Oh, Hakan, you're gonna have to slow down.
Roger that.
Kevin, I told him to slow down, don't worry.
Yeah, he did that Ted Gun thing which you can't steer, you know. By the way, please send Reggie to our group because I'm descending. I can show him.
Guys, where is my edge? Let's see. Right, so there's the train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys flying. That is Kevin and that's Hakan, so you can see where this whole story came from. Morning, Piotr, no worries.
Hello, everyone.
Morning, Pavel.
Hello.
Hello.
Mama Hayes. Good morning. Yeah, I'm glad you like that. Avisa, I don't know. I've got too much work with the Zibo. You see, remember, I'm part of the Zibo team, right? So a lot of the stuff I do is obviously test flights, and it's my baby. It is what it is. So that's the lifestyle. That is what we do. We do Zibo. You know, the others we do for fun. Tell you what, just because you ask so nicely, I'll schedule a PMDG flight sometime just for you. All right, and then you can watch it. As I'm sitting here, I'm actually checking stuff, you know. I'm actually making sure that something that was supposed to happen happened, you know. So I don't just do this for entertainment, or for training. I do it to check stuff. So we'll do PMDG sometime again for you, just for you. Yeah, I think so too, Jean-Pierre. I think so too. It's part of my life. It's been part of my life for, tell you now, for 7 years. It's now 7 years. So my next leg in this tour is going to be Auckland, New Zealand down to Wellington. I might as well do that in the PMDG. It's also not a very long flight. Thank you, TV. You know, a lot of guys forget we're a team, and I'm not suggesting you did. I just want to make a point. It's not just me, it's not just Zibo, it's not just Twixter, it's not just, the obvious people. I'm just the one that's continuously in everybody's faces, Good or bad for PR is debatable, but and we each have a little place, a little room. Mac and Paul sitting here with me. I told you guys already, if you want numbers checked, give it to those guys. They will dissect this thing down to the last digit. We've each got our strengths and our weaknesses, and so we form a team, We all work together. Zibo's the coder. Twixter makes the flight model. Yeri makes the actual 3D models and so on. And we have all the testers. We have all the real pilots. And I told you some time ago already, we have a number of pilots now that are actual Boeing instructors. So they're not idiots. The guys know what they're doing. They teach the real people in the real world how to fly. And we rely on their expertise to tweak what we don't know. So a lot of people involved actually that makes this thing better behind the scenes that you just never see. Oh, TV, I know, and you know, it's our hobby, it's our pleasure, and we all do it for the love of it. And if you guys like it, why not? Morning, Agent P7. All good, thank you. It's actually surprisingly good. I watched the climb out a little better than before. Looks much more stable in the climb out. The cruise is very stable. We
Ready for
had
descent procedure.
Yeah, we had terrible winds taking off, and it was fun taking off in those winds. 13, 15 knots from, I think it was between 1 and 2 o'clock, and it's fun. It was really nice. Learning to fly, no, we use IVAO. We've got all kinds of agreements and stuff. As you can see on the bottom left corner of the screen there, we are IVAO partners. So we use IVAO. Shoot, Arkan.
Learning to fly. Are you fan of Pink Floyd?
What does Pink Floyd have to do with its stream? Arkan?
Okay.
I'm just asking. I'm curious now. How did you bring the two together?
Because there is a song name which is Learning to Fly.
Okay. Oh, see, there's a good answer. That's why I had to ask. Agent B7, the only difference, remember, between me and some of the guys that were complaining is I use xEnviro. And so I don't use the default weather, which seems to be part of the problem there, you know. And so I'm like the control group, you know. You can see there's nothing wrong with the code if the weather is cool, but if the weather goes funky, wonky, you know, then it's a bit of a different story. I just thought I'd mention that. Jacob, how are you this fine morning? Mick, I have not even heard a rumor of something like that. I doubt it. If Zibo comes to 2020, we're going to have to get a new model because we cannot transport this model into 2020, you know. So maybe one day in the future, who knows, you know, it might be 2030 by then, but who knows? We don't know. I just don't think anybody thinks about it at this moment. Don't worry about it, Jacob. Ooh, we've got ATC.
Don't tell me.
Yes, center is on. Alright, I'm back. My daughter just came to speak with me, so let me get onto ATC here.
Rambuka. KLM 171, Sanagade, confirm you're ready for star clearance.
Why he's open right now?
Because he wants traffic.
Perth Center, KLM 171, radio check. KLM 171. KLM 171, I raise you 5.
He's speaking Australian English.
Oh, we're in Australia. What do you
All
expect?
stations frequency, please.
Even difficult than Flying Scotsman.
No, man, no. Just concentrate. Center, good morning. Skymatix 001. We are inbound on flight level 300 for Perth. Okay, Alex.
KLM 171 for Perth Center. Radio check. KLM 171.
KLM 171, I read you 5 by 5.
He hears you, Owen.
Oh, okay, KLM 171. Inbound on 116, KLM 171.
All stations frequency, please. 2 aircraft just spoke at the same time. KLM 171, go ahead.
Inbound on ponies and expecting runway 21, KLM 171.
Speaking, I start as well.
Yeah, you must concentrate.
Roger, KLM 171. I'll give you the star clearance in just a moment, but for now you can go ahead and descend 7,000 and expect ILS approach runway 21 at Perth.
Can you repeat my descent level, please, KLM 171?
You see?
KLM 171, send 7,000, and I'll give you your star clearance in just a moment. Stand by.
7,000, he says.
Descending 7,000, KLM 171.
This is Turkish Airlines 982 radio check.
Turkish 982, Sana, good day.
Good, I'm contacted with you, descending 250, I mean 2,500 feet, direct Delac intersection and with you, sir.
Roger, Turkish 982, proceed at course and descend 2,500 as planned originally.
What he said, Nico?
He says you continue as planned.
Continue as planned, 982.
And KLM 171, confirm you are ready for the star clearance.
KLM 171, ready for clearance, KLM 171.
1000 to level off.
KLM 171, you're cleared runway 21, arrival at Perth via BEVLY transition, BEVLY 5 Alpha, arrival runway 21.
Same as me.
Changing volume in my radio settings, Perth Center. Wait a minute, I didn't hear you. KLM 171.
KLM 171, no problem. Pretty simple and easy. You're cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 21 at Perth via BEVLY transition. BEVLY 5 Alpha, arrival runway 21.
He's speaking a lot.
The BEVLY 5 Alpha arrival, runway 21, KLM 171.
KLM 171, thank you very much.
Center, good morning.
Center, Skymatix 014 with you at flight level 280, inbound at Bearer.
Skymatix 014, Sana, good day, stand by.
And Center Skymatix 001 requesting descent.
Matrix 014, Melbourne, correction, Perth, Sana, good day, proceed on course at flight level 280.
Continue as follows, flight level 280, Skymatix 014.
I'm so scared to press the button now.
Turkish 982, confirm you already the copy of the star clearance.
Very busy.
Say again, 982.
Turkish 982, you're cleared, same star, BEVLY transition, BEVLY 5 Alpha, arrival, runway 21. Go ahead and descend 2,500 cleared, ILS approach runway 21.
It is not possible to understand. Could you please write it? I don't understand.
Roger, no problem.
And Center, good morning, Skymatix 001. We need to descend, sir, please.
By Matrix 001, Center, good day.
Good day, Center. This is Skymatix 001. We need to descend, sir. Can you hear me? Yeah. I don't think you can hear me. Jy moet maar net 'n bietjie vasbyt, Senna. Now I'm not tuning his frequency for some reason. Now my frequency is dead. I went to Unicom just to cycle it and ain't working. Cannot connect. Let's do this. Disconnect. Was backed. B7 sounds like you're having or had fun there. Sure. Stephen, he is on Discord. Whether he's there right now, I don't know, but yes, he is. Perth Center, good morning, Skymatix 001, radio check. No, doesn't work. Okay, so let me not interfere with the other guys. I'm just going to disconnect, which is now a pity. It's very sad. Jacob, we are in common VNAV, eh? We're not in basic VNAV, so I don't expect this thing to fly on rails, I promise you. I honestly don't expect this thing to fly on rails. We are currently in that parallel path, you know, and I'm pulling my speed brakes to try and assist it. So depending on what the weather does and depending on, you know, stuff like that, I mean, it's going to have a range. It's not going to be stuck on one specific vertical speed, eh? If I didn't pull the speed brake, it would be less, but I'm pulling the speed brake so I can chase it. I mean, we are 8,500 foot above where we should be. While I'm thinking of it, we might as well increase our speed a little bit, so we can dive even harder, faster. Morning, HD. Yeah, you must also have a good new year. It's a long flight, that one. Yeah, Stephen, I didn't get my clearance, and I'm sitting and I'm trying to get it from ATC, and he couldn't hear me. So the easy way was to, you know, just disconnect, and now I'm chasing it, obviously. So yeah, Jacob, I think you are putting the horse in front of the cart. When Zibo tells us to go test the VNAV, we'll go test it. VNAV needs work. He needs to work on it. You know, and that's what you guys need to understand. You can't put the horse in front of the cart. When we get an assignment to test something, it's specific. We do the test, and that's what we do. We don't look at other stuff. We don't go and bombard Zibo with all kinds of nonsense that's irrelevant to the test. He's only interested in what he asks, when he asks it, and nothing else. You know, we've been doing this for 7 years with him. You know, we understand this is how he works. Okay, so it doesn't help we go and bombard him. We're starting to catch up a bit. Lost almost half already of what we had, so we're getting there. Okay, Jean-Pierre. We're not going to fly from Perth again unless the other guys want to. My next leg, beg your pardon, is going to be Auckland to Wellington in New Zealand, because I'm flying this tour that we have.
Approaching transition. Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Yeah, we can do that, Jean-Pierre, no problem. That'll be grand.
Flight level 100, landing lights switches on.
Okay, gents, just as a matter of interest on Discord, I forgot I muted the audio here. I've disconnected because he can't hear me, so there's no point in me struggling like that.
I'm exactly the same problem.
Sorry, Uncle John?
I had exactly the same problem.
It's weird. Yeah. The only thing I didn't do what you did there, or what you said you would do, is to slow down first. I just took the nosedive, but now I'm paying for it. I'm making up at least, so we'll get there.
Okay.
I hope I've given myself enough room to make the turn there. It was very hard to catch up. 9,000 foot difference, that's not child's play. That's why I even increased my speed to get more drag and steeper descent. Yoke which pulls a bit down in neutral. Yeah, I saw that. Are you aware of the neutral shift point that was added to the Zibo? Are you aware of all of that code? Was that a very good question? Exactly, Stephen.
1000 to level off.
Yeah, we made it nice. Yay, there's the terrain the ATC was asking me about. Okay. He was actually trying to speak with Hakan. Hi, man.
Flaps 5 set.
I think it was from version 5.8 onwards, RC 5.8. It's been a while. And it's obviously by Boeing design. So you're going to have to go back in history and go check it out, because the neutral shift is a big thing, and it will shift from zero. It will make a plan to move the elevator. That's the whole point in having it. Yeah, let's see. Right, so cabin is secure. We've got auto brake. We're going to do the wheels shortly. Gear almost done. Auto brake, speed brake, frequencies, minimize courses, fuel, and the PFD is done.
radio altimeter.
Flaps 15 set. Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist. Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Bridge altitude set.
Thank you, Steve.
Approaching 2-1.
Clear to land runway 21.
400. 300. Approaching decision height. 200. Minimums. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed break up.
This thing is mad with its measurements.
Knots.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
I keep on telling you guys,
Great
if it is
landing.
not something Zibo's
You are
working on, he's not just going to stop and change something. Okay, so hold your horses. When he gets there, we start talking about certain things, we can test certain things. Okay, it's good that you mention that. Don't stop mentioning it, but don't have an expectation that Zibo's going to drop everything and fix something that you guys see. Okay, so just remember that. If it's a small fix, if it is something that falls within the scope of what he's doing at that time, sure, no problem. But don't have, unrealistic expectations. So that's fine. Keep on saying, keep on mentioning. Just don't get sad when it takes time to get there. All right, let's try her now. After landing procedure.
After
My
landing
goodness,
procedure.
she listened. She listened. I'm now so happy. That's it, that's it, that's it.
After landing, procedure complete.
Right, so it's a pity I can't see my buddies. That's the only pity now, but anyway, it's too strange.
Well, I'm still going to thank you for the flight.
Oh, of course, of course. Shame, and poor ITC guy, if you are watching, man, I'm sorry.
Flaps up and set.
Obviously, I tried, but I couldn't speak with you, so I dropped out. One of those things. I don't know this airport. I might be parking in the cargo section. I don't know. What 3D rendered the knobs? I saw one of knobs. That one I saw, it came past me. Yeah. Wow. Yep, attention to detail takes time, eh? By the way, I don't know if you saw that on the level up stream, one of the graphics guys actually made a comment afterwards, and he said that one of the things they are working on is changing the knobs, or some of the knobs, or something to do with the knobs, eh? Remember you were mentioning something about knobs, so it seems that it's on their bucket list there before they release. Just go have a look at that comment. Right, brake set. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Yeah, well, go talk to him. It's on YouTube, on that video. Just go tell him, reply to him there, and you guys can take it up. See, I'm not involved in that side of the level up project at all. I've got no clue what's happening on that side. So, you know, you might as well ask an Eskimo about sand.
Shutdown procedure complete.
Thank you. And that's it. Engines
ready
off.
for shutdown checklist.
Look at that stream of level up that I did. It's in one of the comments. One of the guys made a comment there. You'll see it. So just go to my YouTube channel, look for the level up stream and check the comments. It's not in the chat. It's the comments after the fact. You know, once the video is done, that the guys leave below the video, not in the chat.
On behalf of Skymatix, all the very best for 2024.
You're a bit quiet, Uncle John. Come closer to your mic. I don't get it. Did you guys hear me? Uncle John, did you hear me? What the hell? Can you guys on stream hear me?
I can hear you, Nika.
So I don't know why Uncle John's not responding. Anyway. Uncle John.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you're far away. It's like not close to the mic.
I can hear you.
Is that any better?
Yeah, just put gusto in it. Go for it. Thank you, Piotr. Go, Uncle John.
On behalf of Skymatix, we wish you all a very happy, prosperous, healthy 2024.
Thank you, sir. Yes, guys, I hope it's a better one than 23. And you guys are going to have a lot of fun and make a lot of money if you are in that business. And that you will continue to support us, and we will do our best to support you still, you know. So have a good one, guys. If I get to stream again, you'll see it later. We might do something later again, but otherwise enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hello.
Bye.